Testing 1 2 1 2. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Let's get right into it. First and foremost, shout out to the people. Shout out to the good people that are about to watch this, whether live or on a replay. Shout out to y'all. Check this out. I just finished listening to a stream and it was a stream that was listed last year, right? It was a stream that I caught last year, and for some reason it came up on my feed as if it was listed within the last 10 hours or 24 hours, right? It was a stream. So that stream was like a kind of like some kind of expose. This person in the community was creating a created a video exposing grifters in the community, right? Post chain related. Here we go. And I saw this last year. It was the Soda Chronicles guy. Like he did a thing about exposing the grifters and cabal people and all this stuff. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I forgot about those grifts. I forgot about some of those grifters and the grifts because I've been focusing on other grifts. How I've been focusing on other grifts. Is it a new version, Cryptarian? Salute to Cryptarian. Is it really a new version? Because I feel like I saw that video last year. I feel like I saw it last year, y'all. Because if it's a new version, there's a lot of just maybe old material. There's probably old material because I feel like I saw, when you talk about that other Dex, 9MM, and all this stuff, the exploit that happened with them last year and everything. Was it last year that they had the exploit? Or 2023? I don't even know. All I know is Pulse Chain has just been failing. Um, it's similar but new version. Okay, okay. Can I tell y'all something, man? Shout out to you, Cryptarian. Thou shalt not grift is the thing that came to mind. Yo, it's nothing but grift, bro. Like I saw that video, and all I could say was, "Yo, this is an embarrassment, bro. This is an absolute embarrassment. Embarrassment. We could." I forgot and was unaware about some of those good because a lot of it is just like connected to shenanigans. There's a segment of individuals that have just been known to have been grifting that I don't even pay attention to at all because I don't need to because they're garbage. And there's another segment of individuals that I've been paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just too much trash to discard. Too much, bro. J Dub in the building. What's going on? They forgot that commandment, right? Yeah, and it's the influences. Let me tell y'all, man, like this shit came out to be something crazy. Like I thought I was sort of being exaggerating too when I used to talk about how bad this community has become. A while ago, and I would just say things like, "Oh, blah, 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 blah. And I would still have some type of understanding like, yo, not everybody is, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's, but not everyone is just going to be crooked. It just seems like Post Chain got the most people with the most wicked intentions than anywhere else, than any other cryptos. Like over here, it's welcome riffraff. Welcome riffraff. And once again, you know who I blame. You know, show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. And this dude was out there hugging and damn near kissing. I can't even say kissing babies because you got no children. I don't think he even likes kids. You out here doing a two-step. You're not even kissing the women. Does anyone have a picture of dude kissing a female in the community? Right. In other words, anyway, you attracted garbage, bro. Good people are being overshadowed by garbage. Like absolute trash. This man attracted garbage to where other garbage people are harshly criticizing him for his failure of a L1 right now, y'all. You got other garbage influencers that act like they somebody because they got 600,000 subscribers, have the unmitigating gall, the temerity to ridicule this founder. And listen, man, I make I'm not one to defend that guy, you know. But when you got Lark Davis, of all people, clowning RH and his tokens, that don't say that. Listen, man, Lark isn't a win. Crypto Lark, you're not a win. Another one is pay to play, pay to play. All these influencers, y'all, from back in the days, Sonny Decree, Allcoin Daily, Allcoin Buzz, you know, Ivan on Tech still doing him, but a lot of them. Voscoin got on my nerves in 2021 because I'm like, oh, you straight up pay to play. Whoever throws bread at him, he gonna talk about. Box mining, Weirdos Are Us, Chico Crypto, all these crypto people. Omar Crypto, Omar, him, all these individuals, man. People who I even forgot. These motherfuckers on Post Chain are trying to act like that's who they're becoming. They're trying to act like they got some clout like that. They don't. 5.5 years later, you still, even BitBoy back then. Remember when his channel was less than 100K, right? But what I'm saying is this: when you got riffraff like Lark, Crypto Lark, LARPing, disrespecting with reason, everything Post Chain related, that should tell you something. That should tell you that the influencers are basura. Like the ones that try to act like they're doing something, trying to pretend like they're top, they're building. An absolute embarrassment. When I saw that Soto stream, like the person in the chat said it's a newer version, and added somebody to the thing, right? A newer version. It's just this whole thing of the revelation of refuse, like just garbage, bro. That's on this fucking chain. Garbage people, bro. Garbage, riffraff, trash. Like, oh, I'm thinking of a group easily. You could just say whatever. They're in the cabal. They've been riffraff since for years. The riffraff I'm thinking about and the riffraff he mentioned on this are two different groups of people. That's crazy. You got scammer A, scammer group B, scammer group C, scammer group D, E, F, G, X, all the way up to Z, and then some. You might as well have a competition. I'm pretty sure they got some kind of scoreboard behind the scenes. Who can outglaze who? Who can outfleece who? How many people can you rug? How many rugs did you accomplish this year alone? Thank you, weirdo for a founder. Thank you, weirdo. Oh, you can't blame him because he this and that and this. You can't blame him because you corny. You got yourself some money, didn't know what to do with it, and you're now walking outside of boutiques because you never did that before in your life. Cringe. But you call that outrage marketing? No, you were spending because you knew what poverty was like. You got yourself around some money and you walking outside boutiques thinking you're hurting somebody's feelings. You're 20, 30 years too late. His swag is trash, bro. Okay? There are children that live where I live that have more appeal and style than your pulse chain fucking founder. This weirdo attracted more weirdos in the community to do bad things. What's up? What's up, Gandhi? I see you. I see you, man. You know, this dude attracted more weirdos. Listen, listen, y'all. I saw this stream, yo. You know, I'm working. I'm doing my I'm handling my handle, right? Working. Boom, 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 right? Boom, boom, boom. This thing, I take a break. I think come up on my feed. I listen to the stream. The dude is identifying scammers that I forgot about. Scammers that I forgot about. This is not cool. It's not cool. We're talking about scammers that have been successful. A conglomerate of people who just want to extract. They call them just this is what you're doing. Value extract. Value extract. So you want to sell, that's what you're doing. But these people are doing it with a concentrated purpose. Yo, you can't try to link up with the grand scope of whatever that's going on without becoming exposed to garbage. You got bona fide criminals really who have already scammed untold amount of money from the people, man, and they don't care. And they're here. And you wonder why. You wonder why prices are down and to the right. I don't give a F what electronic device you talk about, like life is just too real. It's so easy for people to hide behind a keyboard, push a couple buttons, click up, think of some kind of nefarious scheme to conjure up and execute and make money and act like they're innocent. Because who's going after them? Who's going after them? Yo, you look at these people here, man, like it's nasty. I'm actually embarrassed that I spoke to people, have them onboarded on this situation. I just saw the stream where this person talking about post chain scandal. The person in my stream said, "Oh, they added some new guy." I don't even want to say the new guy's name, but I know he sound like RH, but it's not. It looked like it's not RH because they showed a visual of him, and it's not him. And they said he's low key a racist too. That's not the point. The point is these people have been involved since before the thing launched, have conspired, and you got this weirdo man, child, supposed to be a founder, who refuses to call out the garbage that's within your community, the garbage that consistently extract influence, extract popularity, and extract, most importantly, money. This weirdo of a founder refuses to at least send a signal out and say, I'm not in support of that. But you were so strange to document scams that have occurred that you could remember and the community could add to some infamous thread of yours from October 2020, and you stop adding the scams till then. You could list the scams that occurred crypto wide, but when it comes to your own backyard, you're not pulling any weeds out. You're not telling nobody in the community, yo, everybody who's a known grifter, I don't support it. Right? Like, just, no. You let them rock because you don't say anything. Saying nothing is doing something. You let these weirdos rock. You're quick to ask if people are butthurt, and if they want to complain, leave it in the thread. This fool, right? You got people who've been scamming and they're just becoming more proficient. You've helped them become more proficient with your absence. And maybe not with your absence. But there's folks that just having a field day. They know how to rug. They know how to do some sniping. They know how to do all kinds of shit. Hurting people in the community. But you asking, want to gaslight, talk about, are you butthurt? And then the hypocrite want to tell you in the previous stream, this is where, again, he want to tell you, oh, but he's here to save people. But people are not being saved because people are also going to always experience pain. But you don't send any signals out there to let people know, listen, man, while I'm in wherever I'm at, in whatever nondescript locale, I hope people are doing the best they can, protecting themselves from the weirdos that's out here pillaging through Pulse. And it will send a different signal, like, yo, all right. Down with the scammers. Down with the grifting. You support it. I don't even care if you talk about 55. Don't even talk about no 55. I don't care if you don't talk about Hex ever again. I moved on many levels with this. I don't follow him anymore. He's not that important for me to even block. I just don't follow dude no more, yo. But again, because the stuff is what it is, people, they take pictures, screenshots, they send them to me, and I'm watching fuckery take place. But when I see a documentary of somebody who launched a similar type of documentary last year, and I saw it again today, and I'm listening to it, the joy from, Soda Chronicles or whatever, I'm listening to it, and I'm like, yo, this is from last year. But then the person, in my audience said, no, it was a newer version. And I forgot about those scammers. And it just let me know, like, yo, nothing has changed. I felt like I was like, yo, am I having a deja vu? Am I having a deja vu? Yo, he put this video out last year. Why is this? No, it's updated. It's an updated version of the video. I was like, oh no, you can't be serious, bro. You can't be serious, bro. And then this weirdo want to gaslight his community, talk about if you have any complaints, leave the complaints in the thread. What are you gonna do? Like, and you know what's funny? One of the criminals that's in that documentary video, one of the criminals, right? One of the criminals even openly, publicly addressed your founder. One of the criminals, like document, now it's not even alleged. Dude even said it in his post. He's an ex-felon. Try to give advice to your founder of PulseChain on how he can do better. I saw that this year. I was like, yo, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. When the scammer, I'm telling you, bro, when the criminal is giving you advice on how to move right out here in this wild wilderness we call life, that should say something. The felon gave dude advice on Twitter, was like, yo, such and such with your government name. You need to be doing X, Y, and Z. Get it together. What's going on with you? You did this. You did, like, listen, look at me. I'm trying to do better, even though I'm an ex-felon, blah, blah, blah. I know I could do better, but yo, you the founder. Yo, get your shit right. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, but shit ain't good. Like, it's not. Listen, man. I remain tapped in. Not in the way where, I'm the member of some kind of whatever. I remain abreast. I keep myself abreast to information. This is why I was able to see on my timeline about this post-chain scandal stream. I'm looking at it, I'm like, huh? And the scandal that was talked about there is only one of many. Like I never even talked about it. I knew about it, of course. I built on it maybe one or two streams and left it alone. A year plus. Like a year ago. Like, because since then it's been more garbage. It's been absolute garbage. Yo, these people, what they do, these voices, right, man? Motherfuckers are all about paying to play, bro. If you're not paying, you're not playing. You're not gonna play the game. If you don't have the money, you out of here. That's how they make you feel. But it's fuck them forever, because I never care about none of that. If you out of here, that's like payola in the music industry. You gotta throw some scratch to these program directors, so they could play your music. They open up a budget for you, and then you got a certain percentage that just goes to the radio station. How? When that shit's illegal. I never bought into that shit, bro. That's what these people, these weirdos do here, bro. Absolute embarrassment. You looking at how these people carrying on, and then you looking at this founder. Cringe. Look at the streamers I used to, you remember who I used to say mammary glands? Right. Where mammary glands at? I've been cooking for a long time, bro. Right? I've been cooking for a long time. Where memory glands went? What happened? It got too hot in the kitchen. Oh, DOC. It's this guy named in the community, Soda Chronicles. He did a stream about Pulse Chain scandal or whatever. He did one last year. He did two streams prior to the one that he dropped. Over the past couple years, he did like two streams trying to expose grifters in the community, right? So I look at my timeline, I see that a new one came out, and it's Pulse Chain scandal, boom, boom, boom. But the scandal he's talking about, it's like I'm already thinking, I was thinking, is maybe he re-uploaded this, or maybe they took his channel, or he took the video down last year and he just re-uploaded it to today, and it seems like it's a new video when it's not. And then the person in the in the chat said no, it's a newer version. But let me tell you something, like 95% of what was spoken about, I heard about, you know what I'm saying? Like 95, but it was interesting to see how someone else pieces it, puts it together, and then the players that's in that show, I mean, in that stream, the people he exposed in that stream were just like, yo, it's not that I forgot about them, I just don't talk about them, because really, really true to form, these losers are only doing what they learned from the founder, yo. These motherfuckers are only doing what they learned. I'm not gonna be mad at a snake for being a snake, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy like that. Like, I'm not gonna be upset for a snake, but it's watching like, yo, these grifters. There's a group of people that I in my mind, when I think of grifters, it wasn't them, and it doesn't mean because they're not grifters. They are. It's just so many, you can't keep up with all of them. There's so many bum ass pieces of shit grifters in the community. You can't keep up with all of them. And why isn't anybody saying thank you, founder, for that, for creating that opportunity, for the grifters to have open lane? It's open lane, wide open. And you beat the SEC. So it's even more reason to expand your grift operations. You beat the SEC. So what can anybody tell you? It's open season, open, wide open lane for the shenanigans. Yo, this community is lost, bro. Is as lost as the founder. The founder is lost. Founder lost. Take it however you want. He lost in the world. What he doing, nobody knows. Damn near nobody cares. Because you're thinking about what's up with your wallet, and you hearing he's the one who's supposed to pump it. So where's it at? Like, people hope he's alive, but pump the wallets. Motherfuckers want to make money and get out. And lost in the sense of, yo, where's your wherewithal? You lost in life because you lost in the wilderness somewhere. What are you doing? You're trying to find where you could fit in on the internet. It's weird because you're telling people you're not on the internet. You don't communicate on the internet. Meanwhile, what are you doing? Your chain is miserable down 2 years later, 2+ years later. Price is down, losing, you're not winning, you're failing. So it's just RHL. An embarrassment. Maximum cringe. Super embarrassing. Super embarrassing, bro. Super embarrassing. When Lark Davis is gonna disrespect everything you got going on, and I don't respect Lark Davis, y'all. I used to watch that guy when he had long hair, crypto lock, and it would be some kind of bird avatar. Used to watch these people, Sonny Decree, weird, like Chico Crypto, Altcoin Daily, Altcoin Buzz. I told you, you know, Box Mining, Weirdos R Us, that Toys Cryptos R Us guy. I never saw Crypto Blood, but he was one of them. So many, too numerous to even mention. Voscoin got on my nerves in 2021. He was talking about Ethereum no longer doing this and that because he used to mine Ethereum with the farms. The only thing I liked about Voscoin was the dog. That's it. I didn't care about him and what he had to do because one time, it's funny as it's crazy. He had an opportunity. I saw him build real quick. These people are full of crap. I saw him build with Gandhi G real quick online, real quick. It was just a quick interaction. Gandhi G is like, yo, I got the man, yo, we need a hey, let's make something happen. And the weirdo Vosk was like, oh yeah, I could do that, something implying for a nominal fee, this and that and this nominal fee. Because all of these influencers had their own prices and rates of what they'll talk to you about and for how much. Starting with Cringe Bitboy. Cringe. That guy, I don't care what he got going on ever. Because a lot of people lost. This is why karma, whatever you put out there, you get back. This is why he went through what he went through, the funkiness that he went through. And he should have really played it cool, played it low, and took care of himself, not put his face back out there again. Because you're going to mess around if you don't learn from your mistakes and repeat them over again. Saw him build from nothing to something and became just tragic. Regular schmegular people, yo, who had, caught fire with the stream. Siobhan had a channel with over 100K. That shit got taken away from him. This streamer game bullshit is just that, bullshit. Oh, streamer. It's like a luck of the draw. If the algorithm wants to suck you off, then you get some popularity. Yeah, you get some consistency. If you talk that talk and you algorithm and you playing well with the algorithm, right? You're doing this, that, yeah. Shake, like the channel, all that. Subscribe. This is your job. You might strike. You might do well. And then when you're doing well, you could create your own situation. You're gonna talk about a video. You're gonna charge $1,000 to speak about a project for 5 minutes. You're gonna charge $10,000 so you could first receive an allocation. Receive the allocation and have a package. $10,000, you get the coins up front, and you speak about your video for 5 minutes, and maybe do a Q&A for another 5 minutes. For $50,000, they could ask you something, or you go on their channel, or you interview them. But everything gotta really be in benefit of you, because you're paying. Because all they're doing is just trying to buy your audience. They're trying to buy you for your popularity, and motherfuckers feed into that. And who gets royally screwed in the end? It's the viewers. It's the audience. It's all become a mess. It's all become a mess, man. It's all become a mess. Yo, there's no maybe one or two voices in this shanty town that I'll listen to. Like I've heard too much to even pay attention to these people. I don't even look like if I see somebody in the community talk, maybe one person, y'all, who's kept the same energy the whole time. I'll listen to. The rest is quiet. I don't even want to hear. You're not talking to me, man. You're not talking to me. First of all, they're not the guy. No influence in the community can pump the effing chain. Because if they could, they would have already. Because they need to make money too, right? While you're in your quest for glory, you want to get paid too, right? Nobody can do it. Nobody can do it. So why are they worth listening to? Kumbaya circle jerk. That's all that is. Kumbaya circle jerk. It's nasty. Traps. These traps, bro. Like, and people, yo, that girl, man, she disappeared. What happened to her? Yeah, because she was full of shit. Called the mammary glands. You already know. I don't need to, give her any light more than that. Miss Mammary Glands. What happened to her? Couldn't take the heat because it was all about the mammary glands. You show them joints, right? Attract all the simps you want. You're an airhead. You can't have formulate an original thought, but you can show something that's lactating, that's in front of your chest, huh? In some post chain bathing suit. That's the only value this person offered. Now they're gone because it just got too hot. You just became part of the problem. It was good. Became too entrenched and meshed with part of the problem. You just became part of the problem to the point where you are now the problem because you're supporting criminals. You're a criminal. Came out of nowhere. These people that come out of nowhere and all of a sudden they gung ho, they're on the payroll. You understand? Like when shit moving weird, you're like, yo, how is this? What's going on? What's the incentive here? Oh, they're getting paid. You're right. They're on the payroll. They don't care about values, morals. That's absent here. These motherfuckers will, as long as they get paid, they're gonna lie to you to death. As long as they get paid, they ain't worth nothing more than $1. These people look horrible. Their presentation is trash. They don't effing want to even think about any value in shaving, right? They don't even want to just have a decent situation where you representing yourself. They don't even care. They just care about winning your confidence over so they could keep taking from, and that's what this whole situation's been. Yo, there are more scams that have become popular, more scammers that have been more popular than anything good outside of the regular boring ass narratives about some core coins that's connected to a founder that have consistently been down and to the right. Down and to the right. Effing coins 99% down. If this were any other opportunity, any other token, any other DEX, any other blockchain, your bum ass founder would have talked shit about anybody else's situation and said it was trash and garbage. This dude got $1 billion out of nowhere. When Lark Davis is talking shit about you and he ain't lying, that's an issue. Trying to act like you been rich. No, no. A lot of us know what nouveau riche looks like. You see, this is the shit this dude do. He acts. This is the shit he does. He acts like as if people won't catch on, catch on. Like you're just too stupid and unintelligent to read between the lines and really see what he's doing. The man has no taste. Like he can't. Just because you buy something expensive doesn't mean you need to wear it. He doesn't wear. He doesn't flatter clothes. Like you, when you wear some shit, and this is on the only game I'm leaving here online, bro. You're the one that's supposed to make your article of clothing shine. You are the one that's supposed to make your article of clothing shine. The article of clothing doesn't make you shine. Yeah, you're flattering. Oh, you know why? Because your spirit, huh? Enlivened whatever energy of whatever material you got on your body. Oh, damn, yo, that hat looks banging. You know why it looks banging? And you didn't need a bunch of rhinestones and diamonds and jewels on the fucking hat to make it shine and become brilliant? It's because your spirit is brilliant. And it reflects off the article of clothing that you're wearing to highlight your magnificence. This weirdo would tell you, yo, son, you wearing this glitter bag. Your motherfucker can't even dance. Can't get dance lessons. You too cheap to pay for dance lessons to attract sexy ass specimen that you're attracted to. And I think I think at minimum, I think you go both ways. Who cares? At this point, you're not even pairing yourself up with some fire ass exquisite specimen that you attracted to because your dance moves are basura. That's why when you see him dancing, ain't nobody dancing with him. Y'all weird. What's this, high school? This shit is tragic. You don't feel sorry for him? If he didn't do this bullshit he did these last 4 years, and I saw him doing this shit, I'd feel sorry for him, yo. I'd be like, yo, damn, this guy can't. You can't be this corny in life. Come on, man. I know what it is to be a nerd. All nerds stand up. I don't give a F. Nerds stand up. But you super cringe. You trying to act like you a cool nerd. And you're doing it all the way backwards for your old ass age. Your old ass age. Who does that? You're in your 40s wearing weird clothes on a stripper pole. You got no style. You wide eagle, and that's a thing. Spreading your legs on it, and that's a thing. And the men next to you, what's that about? Right, right, right. Well, what's that about? And people in the community that sat next to him. I mean, come on, man. Where's the self-respect? No, you want to go along with it because Hex did a 10,000, so everybody super elated. Super, I get all that, but in retrospect, in hindsight, you look, you that's who you sat next to. That's your peoples. Stripper pole, spread wide eagle. You talk about, oh yeah, this dude's so cringe. Oh, when he's around a lot of this is your man, this is your founder. When he's around a lot of guys, oh man, I don't know. When I'm around a lot of guys, this is what in his weirdo way. When he's around a lot of guys, there's so much guys around him, he just feels like punching something. That's you acting like you tough, cornball. What's that? What's that signal? What are you talking about? You're not impressing nothing. You're not. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You can't even take a picture of you paired up with an exquisite specimen. You talk about pussy, pussy. I love the pussy, 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 pussy. Oh, I love pussy, man. Who talks like that? The dude was in a conversation with somebody. I think it was a Spaces or YouTube, and the dude was like, yeah, "Man, I love pussy. I mean, pussy. Man, I mean, I'm getting so much pussy, man. I love pussy, man. Pussy, man. Like, what's wrong with this dude?" Weird, weirdo. Yeah, weirdo. Complain shit. You gotta look through my year and a half. My last year and a half. Starting with the Christmas stream of 2023. Been cooking this dude, yo. Come on, man. Nobody need to tell me nothing. And then when you watching other people add to the foray, add to the milieu, but they it's widened though because they don't go at RH for whatever reason. They go at the grifters. Me, I go at RH. If it wasn't for you and what you created, and you made it comfortable for these grifters because you celebrate even the grifter. Somebody wanted to do a PDI conference a PDI conference for goodness sakes, right? Months back, goodness sakes, PDI conference because of you promoting the PDI coin like it's nobody's business. You promoted it 2.2 billion%. You wrote that. So the influencer who launched his own grifts and rugs and swears he's a celebrity now because guess what? He leveraged his contributions to the community and forced you to apologize to him. So you became his son. He sunned you. How does this shit work? When you got this motherfucker that got 1.6 billion for the community, right? He tells the people, yo, don't buy paid groups. Don't join conferences, right? The influencer who runs conferences got offended, was like, yo, Pulse Chain founder, you need to apologize to me. I deserve an apology. 48 hours later, Pulse Chain founder, this is him on X. Hey, everybody. There's going to be a conference headed by the conference founder. And thank you, conference founder, for your efforts. Thank you, guys. Go show support. Oh, he sunned you. It was just that easy? It was just that easy, huh? Who's the man? Who's the bitch? What are we talking about here? But then this is y'all telling, oh no, he got the money, he in control, he in charge. Yeah, he in charge, right? He's in charge, right? In charge of what? In charge of what? In charge of what? He needs to improve himself. He wrote a self-help book, and he's the one that needs help. He wrote a self-help book, y'all. When are y'all gonna open your fucking eyes, bro? This dude wrote a self-help book, and he's the one that really needs the help. He played y'all. This person, y'all mean to tell me, and some of y'all bought into it. I'm not clowning y'all, but it sounds like I'm clowning y'all when I say this. You mean to tell me you let this man play you to the point where they say in that self-help book, he was teaching men how to bust nuts properly. Where they do that at? Y'all can't be serious, bro. Y'all can't be serious. And included like some techniques, like some techniques that you where they do that at? He playing y'all. Dude couldn't even help himself. He talking to a Miss Teen Crypto, some Miss Teen at the time. She must have been 19 years old. And this dude want to just already talk about his hammer. Nobody care about your Johnson hammer. Nobody cares about your your Red Bull can. So cringe. So inappropriate. So out of pocket. Dude had no class. Fake wannabe, yo. You gonna talk to a 19-year-old like that would have been my daughter. And come on, son. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Somebody like this, you thinking he's some, and then he'd start talking to your daughter, 19 years old, about his jump off. Cringe. Cringe. Nah, I think it go both ways. Both ways. That's what I think. I think you go both ways. Pretending. Why you splitting? Why you on a stripper pole and you spread eagle? What? Who you attracting when you're doing that? Who you attracting? Who you attracting? Look at the form and the way he stand with the outfits he had. All the outfits. Who you attracting? Strike a pose. There's nothing to it. Vogue. You might as well. The voguing. Yeah. Oh, the Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. Visor. Voguing. The most wanted Vogue. Most wanted Vogue. Oh, you voguing. Wake up, people. Stop being sheeple. Wake up, people. Stop being sheeple. The world is not so good, but it's good to dismiss all the evil. Stop being sheeple. Wake up, people. Yo, now you gotta get it together. I'm gonna see y'all in a minute.